Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and it has a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Treason just keeps on rolling. We saw the treason recently with this very individual. The treason's a shot across the bow of the USS Haven. Going after Amy, putting Amy out of action.
We saw this match made earlier tonight. Brandon Collum, and who has terrorized the Haven family over the last week.
He now has the ire of Sean Christopher. You don't want that. Yeah, come on, man. You don't want that.
No, you don't. If Sean Christopher's 2023 has proven anything, getting on that man's bad side does not go well for you. Ask Damian Saratone. Ask Nathan Mowry how that goes for you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ask Cameron Keys.
Brandon Collum!
The injustice is upon us. Brandon Collum is here.
Brandon Collum taking every opportunity earlier tonight to poke the bear. Just take cheap shots at Ace Haven over Amy.
Have you ever seen Grizzly Man?
I have not.
The guy went out there and lived with bears, documentary. Like
And now
it's great.
introducing his
What ends up happening?
opponent.
The bear kills him. The bear eats him and his girlfriend. Werner Herzog. But speaking of bad horror movies, speaking of something you don't want to cross, in the land of the flies, the maggots stand at the bottom.
The King of the Dead has been
He's
here
here.
for a fight. He is found.
What? I can't hear anymore.
The teenage and preteen girls in the crowd are
Ladies and
very
gentlemen,
strongly in
making
favor
their
of
way to
Sean
the ring,
Christopher.
Accompanied to ringside by Ravenna Vane, the King of the Dead, Sean Christopher.
The King of the Dead and the Queen of the Dead are here. But you know who isn't here? Amy Haven, Ravenna's best friend.
Absolutely, the Queen of the Dead is here, the vampire baddie, but the Queen, the Queen of the South, not here because of Sean Christopher's opponent here tonight, Brandon Collum.
There's a lot going on in Ravenna's mind, a lot going on in Sean's mind. I mean, Ravenna sits down every Sunday and has tea with Amy Haven and discusses wrestling, discusses the outlook of Sean Christopher and Ace Haven, but now she's not here. She's hurt. She's at home. Collum, John with Fort Worth just watching what happened to his brother. Is he in the right state of mind? So much going on. So much drama in the PRO South. The subliminal messages being sent across Pro South reign supreme in this very match. So much at stake in this match. Episode 663, Treason, Pro South. We are live. Wicked Nemesis, Matthias Darkthorn, Sean Christopher, Brandon Collum, Ravenna in the corner, Amy not here.
Sean Christopher mentioned earlier tonight, ever since he lost that YouTube championship to Sleazy C, Cade Newton at the Anniversary Super Show, he has been searching, begging for any escape, any chance to take out his frustrations.
He's getting them right now with Brandon Collum.
He's wanted nothing more to punch somebody in the face.
You know, a lot of people talk about they go to cinema for escapism. We were talking about escaping. Imagine escaping the violence, the darkness that is Sean Christopher, to only see Brandon Collum come back and do that to your wife's best friend.
Christopher, nothing fancy, nothing flashy, just straight double leg takedown and a school fight, basically, just throwing left and right, shoving Fort Worth also. Sean Christopher has turned the aggression up to 10.
The chosen ones are like a family, and this is your uncle that comes in only once a year
Brandon Collum tying him up in the tree of woe. For a second, I was thinking of the wrong Brandon.
Oh, kick straight to the gut. Collum in control. The hubris, the momentum, the aggression that Shean Christopher shows, getting the best of him so far in this match. What got him here is now hindering him.
We talk about the dangers, how dangerous Shean Christopher is. Cannot forget that Brandon Collum is still, to this date, one of the best Pro South has ever had.
And he showed it right there with that corkscrew elbow drop across the chest of Shean Christopher.
This man has had single-digit matches since he came back. First handful of matches in 6 years, and he is still picking up right where he left off, like he never left.
He kicked Shean in the side of the head.
He is every bit as dangerous as he's ever been. Multiple times former Pro South champion, former all-out champion, former tag team champion.
But he's in the right state of mind. His mental health has become a factor for him in the past, not now.
No, absolutely not.
He is his own worst enemy and his own best friend tonight.
Mentally and health-wise, in the best place he's been in years, which makes him the most dangerous he's been in years, which I'm sure Amy Haven will agree with. Shean Christopher.
Amy Haven felt it last week. Shean Christopher feeling it this week. Shean going right after Brandon on the outside.
Speaking of where they're at mentally, I don't know if Shean Christopher is doing quite as well.
He's gone to that deep, dark place. But that has been what's got him to this very spot. Everything that is now kind of hindering him has got him where he is. Right across the barricade. And Shean is down.
Shean Christopher down hard on the outside.
Sleazy C has gotten to him, you are right. But I think that was just a byproduct of everything that led up to that. The matches that you were talking about with Nathan Mowry, his matches with Cam, his matches with B-What. And then having to stand side by side with Cameron Keese, that has to take a toll on you at some point. It has to break you down. How you come from that is how you build to be a better performer and a better man or woman. And Shean Christopher is not the better man right now. Right hand for Brandon.
Hard right hand.
And another. We know he's a bleeder.
Well, Shean Christopher started the match off with just straight punches to the head of Brandon Collum. Now Brandon Collum is paying him back. Rolled him in, only got a 2 count.
At this point, it's tenfold. Straight jacket applied to Shean Christopher.
Straight jacket stretch.
Brandon's got his knee in the small of the back. Shean Christopher just wrenching on it. Look at that. Shean doing everything he can to reach the ropes. Can he do it?
Trying to
Brandon let go long enough for that stomp on the foot. That was all on Brandon. Brandon didn't apply it quick enough, and he eats the big boot.
Collum came charging in. Oh! Big clothesline turned Christopher inside out.
Only a 2 count, though, able to push the man off him. Showing there's still gas in that tank. Shean Christopher knows where he is, a ring general himself. But so is Collum. Collum has to take this entire chessboard and rearrange it, flip it, do whatever he can. If one person's playing checkers, he's got to play chess. If that person's playing chess, you got to play 3D chess. Or Uno, because, Uno always makes you fight.
Brandon Collum
Slowly
now in control. Oh! Eats a boot from Shean Christopher. Super kick!
Shean just collapsing after that super kick.
Well, you saw the Vampire Baddie trying to urge her man on.
So I won't talk to you for a week if you don't win this match. Shean pulling himself up, conserving that energy he has left. Collum right in the middle has to use his own energy to get up. There he goes. Goes to the corner, but that may be a bad place for him. It may be the upside down. European uppercut. Enziguri combo.
Got him up. Oh, escaped out the back. Now Christopher's turn. Wicked, what was that?
That was a donkey punch. Donkey punch to the back of the head. Shean's not letting up.
Oh, super kick right to the mouth.
Collum had that mouth open like he was going to ask him to stop, and Shean said, no, not today.
Collum ate that super kick, but he was out at 2 somehow.
The crowd chanting that was 3. It wasn't 3, but it was close.
Crowd wanted it to be 3.
A lot of people did, including Shean Christopher. That's just not the case.
Brandon Collum
in that corner.
Been at Pro South since the very first Pro South event, episode 1.
Oh! Mud shovel! Oh, not able to bury the man 6 feet deep. If anybody knows anything about 6 feet deep, it's Damian Saratone, Nathan Mowry, Shean Christopher. But the mud shovel just not enough to keep Shean Christopher down. Brought the shovel and everything to bury his demons. Sometimes you can't bury your demons. You got to face them face to face, and that's what Brandon Collum's having to do. Changing right hand shivers in the ring. Big wind up. Collum trying to shake it off. He's got quicksand feet. Oh, coming. He saw the cutter coming.
There's that experience of Brandon Collum. As I mentioned, he's been at Pro South since the very first day. He has seen a thing or two he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Oh, now getting into it with Ravenna.
Ravenna on top, throwing that vicious right hand she has. Shean hung up in the ropes, there it is.
Got it.
He was able to connect even though that leg injury he just sustained. And only a 2 and 15/16. Collum going after that knee immediately after Shean throwing his knee into that corner. That cost him.
Not surprisingly, we saw Collum getting into it with Ravenna Vane.
The low blow, the old soccer injury.
Haven.
The referee didn't see it. Ravenna jawing with Fort Worth. That's going to come back.
Uh-oh, he's got him hooked. Never flow, DDT.
What's the flow? Never. It's never flowing. Oh, my God. Brandon Collum just pinned Shean Christopher. What is this, 2016?
Brandon Collum!
The more things change, the more they stand the same. Brandon beating Shean after Shean called him out. The mud shovel wasn't enough, but the never flow was.
Never flow DDT putting Shean Christopher down. Brandon Collum victorious here tonight.
No revenge for Amy or Ace by the other chosen ones. Ravenna having to watch what happened to her best friend last week and now having to witness this to her significant other.
Brandon Collum not making friends in the crowd, not making friends in the back. It doesn't matter because he's still winning matches, just like he did here tonight.
Collum victorious over Christopher. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's not done.
Wait a minute. Equal rights, equal fights. Is that what this is? He pushes Fort Worth. He's got Ravenna by the hair of the head. That is not the person you want to grab by the hair of the head. Don't threaten her with a good time.
She will fight back. Oh my goodness.
Latter-day Saints. Holy sh... Ace.
Here comes Haven. In comes Haven. Out goes Collum.
That right hand taking Ravenna out. Usually you grab her like you don't want to. Don't poke the Berenstein Bears.
Brandon Collum,
Ace saving Ravenna. He didn't want it. He didn't want what to happen to his wife to happen to Ravenna.
Brandon Collins just a menace around Pro South right now. He's not done.
He's so much of a menace, but I have to call him Dennis. Ravenna right there, coming in. Oh my God!
He just flattened Sean Christopher.
Oh my God! Sean's down.
Cracked Sean Christopher right across the head.
What a wicked chair shot to the head of Sean Christopher by Brandon Collum.
Once again, someone close to Ace Haven goes down in a heap at the hands of Brandon Collum.
Never trust anybody who can spell gonorrhea, and never trust
a Haven.
Haven ducked that chair shot, and his best friend ate it. The chosen ones. What is going on?
Sean Christopher not happy.
Does Sean think that Ace hit him with the chair?